So I want to talk a little bit about some acquisition strategies. There are a ton of ways that you can actually try to find leads, find motivated sellers, or find properties. I'm just going to stick to properties tonight, right? So let's just start listing them, right? Just not even talking about what they are, how to do it, but let's list them. So you can buy from a wholesaler. You can use a realtor and potentially buy out of the multiple listing service, right? So something that's actually in the MLS. Um, you can buy from auctions. So it could be a tax deed auction, could be a foreclosure auction, but you could buy from that perspective. You could actually go online and look for sale by owners. So you could go to Zillow, look for sale by owners there or any other for sale by owner sites, pull that information, find the property owner, actually skip trace them, find a number, and make an outbound call. So you can buy a list that you can actually then take that list, skip trace the list, and make some outbound calls. You could do direct mail marketing. That's a strategy that you could use. You can look at stuff that's advertised in the Facebook marketplace, even. You can post in groups and say you're looking for properties and start to get people to share with you properties that they actually have for sale. You could drive by and look for vacant properties. You can do driving for dollars, we'll call it. Look for vacant properties, distressed properties. Take that information, find out who the owner is, and make telephone calls or send them a voice message or actually do a direct mail marketing, ad to those people. So, I mean, I'm sure that, you could do advertising, right? Totally forgot about that one. So you can advertise, you can drive leads to your website and collect seller leads. You could do Facebook marketing advertising and do lead collection on that and then interact with those people. And, those people are actually coming directly to you because of the advertising you're doing. You could do SEO, which is search engine optimization, and PPC, which is pay-per-click advertising. You could do YouTube advertising, actually. And thanks, I just actually learned about this from somebody in my network tonight. Didn't even think about doing the YouTube advertising, but now I'm looking at that. So there's just a ton of ways that you could go about trying to find leads, to make telephone calls to sellers, or communicate with sellers in such a way that you can actually potentially pick up and turn that house into a contract and or work with a wholesaler. So that's just a list of a bunch of stuff I just threw out there because I want to get your juices flowing. I want you to see that there's all kinds of opportunities out there for trying to find houses that you can actually put under contract and make money on in some form or fashion. So as we progress, I will be talking about some of these things more specifically. So I just wanted to get these ideas formulated in your head. I wouldn't recommend that you go out and try to deploy every single one of them. You should probably pick something that you want to focus on and dig into that and learn how to execute it. Learn how to put that marketing strategy in place to generate those leads and focus on that and do that and learn it well and do it well. And then when you get that going, you might just be able to do that and it's generating enough leads. And if not, maybe you deploy a secondary function. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that some of these things I talked about are things that aren't necessarily the way people are driving the lead generation today, like direct mail marketing. That's something that, was being used for many, many years. And a lot of people are moving away from doing direct mail marketing. I think that there might still be a place for it. If you can't get communication in any other way, it might be a, tertiary thing that you put in place to try to still capture a lead. So there may be a place for it in the process, but maybe it's not the primary process. So again, there's a lot of different things out there that some, were working really well. People are moving away from those strategies and moving into other things that are more advantageous and generating a higher conversion rate to get those leads and turn those into contracts. So I think, the most important thing here is that you understand that there are a lot of different ways that you can do this, and it's an ever changing market and environment. So you have to start to stay up with what's transpiring, what's shifting, learn new things, because those new things are really what's going to compel you or propel you and actually push you always into doing better things as the years progress.